Hello Australia, welcome to episode 757 of The Couch. Let me tell you who's on our very big show today. We've got young Zosha Stelmach performing for us 2 musical theatre songs. Stay tuned for that, she's a wonderful talent. Also the Perth Guitar Quartet. They are a wonderful quartet. We've only got 2 of them in today, but they're talking about this CD launch that's coming up. Also, What's on Perth with Belinda Cipriano. She's talking about All Shook Up and more. No ABBA news as always. Talking Fit with Club Fiesta, music with Demelza Leonard, no ABBA news there either. Roadmap to Health, Nisha has a very special guest. Her name is Claire Donnelly. She's a nurse and researcher. We'll talk to her some more. And What's Streaming with Paul Elwyn. I think that's a pretty big show. Hope you can stick around. 7:57 starts now.
It's showtime on the couch. It's showtime on the couch. You can see it from your house. You can see it from your house. It's showtime on the couch with Fred and the best in town. You can see it from your house. Yeah, it's showtime on the couch. Oh, oh, oh.
Hello Australia, I was going to say hello, but hello is just as great. Welcome to the program, wherever you're watching us around Australia. Welcome to our guests in Melbourne and Adelaide on 31 and 44. We love having you on board. And thank you to all our other guests on channel 173 on Foxtel. Nearly forgot the number. Thank you for your company. Let's get on with the show today. We have got some wonderful guests today. We've got the quartet, the Perth Quartet, Guitar Quartet. They're releasing a brand new CD. Nisha has got all the details and we're going to introduce 2 of the team. Over to you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Fred. And with tradition of the couch, we do love to have artists on the show. And these 2 are more than just artists, though. They do a lot in their lives. Welcome to Jamison and Melissa. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, we are going to be talking about, obviously, your role in the Perth Guitar Quartet. But before we even do that, let's talk about a bit about your background, how you've come together. So maybe, Jamison, you first. Tell me about you.
Well, I studied classical guitar at the West Australian Academy of Performing Arts, WAPA, a bit after Mel was there, actually. So, been playing classical guitar since I was a little kid and haven't ever really stopped. And then after graduating there, I joined the quartet and have been playing with them ever since as well. Yeah.
Fantastic. And to be still with them means you obviously enjoy not just Melissa's company, but everyone in the quartet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. So John and Don as well, who aren't available today, but will of course be performing with us.
Wonderful. And what else do you do with your time?
I do quite a bit of other music-related activities, a lot of contemporary music and also some experimental music as well, so a lot of stuff outside of the classical world. But then the day job is actually working at UWA, digitising old film reels and videotapes and things, so working in the archiving department there. Great. So that keeps things going and able to do the music I want to do.
Keeps you very busy, hey?
Yes, very much so. Yeah.
And I think we've got that same theme when I cross over to you, Melissa, as well.
So I started playing classical guitar when I was really young. I was inspired by my dad, who played the guitar. Studied it all through primary school, high school, ended up studying at university, where I went through and did my PhD in guitar. And then I formed the Perth Guitar Quartet in 2013 as part of my PhD project. I had some works that needed playing, so it seemed like the right time to form a group, and WA up to that point never had a classical guitar quartet that was out there performing professionally, so it just made sense.
Well done, because some of the reviews we've read said that you've really approached all of your pieces in such an innovative way. So tell us a bit about why you started the quartet.
Well, I really wanted to try and champion Australian guitar music, the repertoire that we have, but also try and shine a spotlight onto West Australian music as well, because I think it's important that we get our repertoire out there.
Fantastic. Yeah. And has there been big interest across the country?
Yeah, we've had quite a bit actually lately, yeah. Lots of people on Facebook and Instagram reaching out to us, and it's been really nice.
Very good. Like, I know COVID kind of put a dampener a bit on a few things, but you guys were still very busy organising the current event that's coming up. Tell us about this event that's coming up on the 28th of July.
Yeah, well, so that will be the launch of our first CD as a group together called West Australian Landscapes. That's
exciting.
an album full of new commissions of West Australian guitar music by West Australian-based composers, and that'll be part of the Perth Guitar Festival, which it'll be an event part of that.
Wonderful.
And obviously, yeah, due to things like COVID, it hasn't been able to happen for quite a while, so we're really excited for that to be starting up again here. Yeah.
Brilliant. So tell us, the festival obviously has a number of events, but tell us about what to expect if we come to your launch.
Well, so at our launch, we'll be premiering all of the works that are on our new release, our CD, which is being launched on the 28th of July. So we've got some works by Lydia Gardner, who's an early career composer from here in Perth. Robert Davidson, who's a composer from the eastern states, from Queensland, but he's reflecting back on his memories from a teenage trip that he made to Perth.
Oh, beautiful.
And then we've also got a work by Nicholas Bannon, who's an English-born composer who's worked over here in WA, exploring the sort of the idea of West Australian bird life and the way that birds flock and these moments of like frenzied activity followed by silence and stillness. And then we're really thrilled to be releasing our friend and colleague Duncan Gardner's work, Stone, Shell, Bone and Feather, which was actually, he composed for us back in 2016 for another project that we did.
That's so lovely, you know, integrating history and also making sure people can come from the other side of Australia too, as long as they talk about Perth. So where to from here? Because this is a great CD launch, so number one, congratulations. But what's the aspirations in terms of the quartet? Are you planning other big things coming up?
Well, I'm thinking in 2024 we're hoping to take this program around Western Australia, looking at concerts maybe in Albany, southwest region, maybe even up north, and then hopefully interstate as well, because I think it'd be really important to get this repertoire out into the guitar community and get more people hearing it and playing it.
Fantastic. And this is by no chance a stage question. I just love asking this as a side. But why do you think music is so important, especially now? Like, what does it do for people when they sit down and listen to a really innovative, nice piece of music?
Oh, big question.
So philosophical.
Well, I think
into why you do what you do, maybe.
I think reflecting at least on kind of the music community kind of coming back again, especially after lockdowns and COVID, to me it's really about the sense of community that comes from going and engaging in art together in the local area. When people weren't able to do it for a couple of years, I think it really showed how integral that was in terms of just the general happiness and health of a community, to be able to go and see music and engage in music together.
Yeah, well said, well said. Wonderful. Well, we have to wrap up and I could talk to you guys to ages, but in terms of the event itself, it's on Friday the 28th of July 2023. Tell us about where it is and how to get tickets.
Yep. So our concert's going to be at the UWA Conservatorium of Music on Friday the 28th of July at 7 p.m. And you can actually grab tickets online through the Perth Guitar Quartet's website, perthguitarquartet.com.au. And that links also through to the Perth International Classical Guitar Festival webpage, where you can find out about all of the events that are on offer, masterclasses, lectures, lots of different concerts. World-class artists are coming to perform. It's going to be great.
This is so exciting. Thank you, Jamison and Melissa, for joining us on the couch, and we'll look forward to hearing more about the upcoming events maybe on our next shows.
Thank you.
Great, thanks for having us.
Beautiful. And if you've missed any of that, of course, you can go to thecouch.com.au or our Facebook page. But for now, it's back to you, Fred.
Thank you, Nisha. Always nice to have local artists on the show. We'll have them back and hopefully the whole quartet in the studio, standing where Zosha Stelmach is standing right now, and hopefully having them here to promote and maybe have some of their music here too. Now, talking about performances, Zosha Stelmach is a young girl. She's only 12 years old. She's performing for us today. Brand new You, Make Her Welcome.
Cover and I judged the book. I turned away without a second look. But now I see a brand new you. I told myself I better run and hide. I never noticed what was there inside. But now I see a brand new you. And I can't stop myself from loving every itty bitty thing you do. I didn't know where I was meant to be. I figured no one would be there for me. But now I see a brand new you. I never knew that you could understand, but I looked up and you reached out your hand. And now I see a brand new you. I open my eyes and there's a great big world around. big world around. I open my eyes and just look at what I found.
Well done, young Zosha Stelmich. She'll be at the end of the show performing for us again. And if you want to be part of the show, look at our website, thecouch.com.au. We'd love you to write to us and be part of it. We're taking a short break, but we're back in end of August. Someone that is not taking a break is our next presenter, talking about what's coming up in Perth. Belinda Cipriano, welcome back.
God, I love that intro. Thank you so much for having me
you
back,
are
Fred.
very
It's always
welcome.
a pleasure.
I had a look at all your little list of things that are coming up. Having a look at where we can sing together. And
There's lots. No, there's a lot there.
Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Or what about, how does All Shook Up go?
All shook up. No,
that's...
I'm all shook up. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is that one. It used to be, do you remember it used to be a pie commercial?
No.
No, showing your age. Someone older than us told me that. But let's talk about Hammer Productions and have All Shook Up coming.
So Hammer Productions have brought out All Shook Up. Now, I was lucky enough to go to opening night.
I saw you on Instagram.
Yeah, it was great.
I was busy that
fun.
night.
You were busy?
Yeah.
Busy.
I was just combing my hair that night.
That's why you weren't answering my... Anyway, it is inspired and features the music of the legendary Elvis Presley, the King, who I absolutely love. And of course, it does feature favourites like Hound Dog, Love Me Tender, and All Shook Up.
Did they sing Return to Sender?
They did, I'm pretty sure they did. They sung all of them, and I was sitting there like...
Elvis.
And I'm sure I was annoying the person next to me, but
Elvis
anyway.
and ABBA, I put them on the same page as
Do
the
ya?
Beatles and Queen.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Showing our age
definitely.
again.
But yes, but icons, are they not?
Was it a good show?
It was.
Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. So it's about a roustabout named Chad and local mechanic Natalie, and there's a little love story. It's cute, it's funny, it's fun. It also features the Couch's very own Clay Darius and Paula Perore. They're incredible in it.
Alexander Sacosta there?
No.
It's probably the only thing he hasn't
actually,
been part of.
He was interviewing
I knew you were
on the
wrong.
carpet, but he wasn't
He
in
had
the
to
shoot.
be there.
Yeah,
He's in
always
everything.
there.
He's like the
everywhere.
Eddie Maguire
And here
of
we
Perth.
are, we're talking about him again.
I
It's
know.
even in our segment. Anyway, it's on until July 23. Tickets start at $69 and you can buy your tickets from Ticketmaster.
Fantastic.
So definitely worth it. If you're an Elvis fan, if you just want a fun thing to watch, it's a lot of fun.
All Shook Up.
Yep.
Thank you very much. What else have we got? We've got the Good Food and Wine Show.
Which
I haven't been to this for 2 or 3 years since COVID, I think.
Exactly. So they stopped doing it over COVID and it is back and I'm excited. It's on next weekend from July 21 to July 23. It's going to have all your food, all your wine, so you can sample all of that, and it's going to have your celebrity chefs on stage.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Yep. And Miguel, my favourite chef, is back. I love him. I'm excited to see what he's doing.
Fantastic Spanish man.
He is.
You
He's
could sort of claim
caliente.
he's Portuguese if you want.
Almost neighbours.
Yeah.
So, yes. And tickets start at $38 and I cannot wait for that one. And you can buy your tickets at goodfoodwineshow.com.au.
And even if you just go down just to get your free good food and wine glass that they give you.
Yes, and then you go around and
I think I've
sample.
got 6 so far. So if you go down, grab me another 6. It'd be lovely.
I'll see if I can do that.
The
Shabukan martial
I'm glad
arts.
you said that.
Yeah, the Shabukan
Christmas in
martial
July.
arts crew are holding a charity event for Christmas in July, and it is raising money for Youth Focus. It is Saturday, July 22.
Yep.
Enjoy a night of joy, inspiration, community spirit while supporting Youth Focus. And of course, Youth Focus are a very important charity that look after youth going through mental health struggles. So tickets are $150 and it includes food, drink, entertainment. And of course,
Pretty
you're supporting a really good local cause. Visit the link on your screen to buy your tickets. I would say get in there quite quickly because they are selling out.
Now, Rocky Horror Picture Show, the Rocky Horror Show. Is Alexander in that?
We'll have to ask him next time
Frank
he comes
Furter,
in.
maybe?
Oh, dear God.
He's going to sue us, I know that. But
He's
yeah, this
gonna
is a
get
good
us.
show, by the way.
It
Crown
is.
Theatre.
I have never missed a Rocky Horror Show that's come to Perth.
You will
I
now.
love it.
You won't be invited this time.
They're on from August 5 at the Crown Theatre, so they're taking over, and obviously everybody knows the story of a Rocky Horror Show, but if you don't, it follows the squeaky clean sweethearts Brad and Janet as they enter an adventure of a lifetime. And of course it features the most incredible songs, including the iconic...
Sweet Frankfurter or whatever it is. What's an
What's the
iconic?
iconic Time Warp?
Oh, let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. and a jump to the right. We
Put your
really
hands
need
on
to
it.
do a lot more singing
Yeah,
lessons.
exactly. And you really didn't work with me on that
No,
one.
I didn't know where you were going.
Thanks, crew. Anyway, it's on until August 26th, and tickets are start at $69.90 and can be purchased at ticketmaster.com.au.
And lastly,
well, it's not lastly. Second lastly, we've got the Ultimate Tribute Night happening on August 5 at Frio Social.
Yes, you're right. The Bon Jovi night.
Yes, so Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, and Billy Idol. So there's a tribute band playing all of
Fantastic
these. So you'll
tribute.
hear Bad Medicine, Pour Some Sugar on Me, and White Wedding.
Which one's your favourite out of those three?
Def
Bon
Leppard.
Oh, you like Def Leppard,
I
do
love
you?
Def Leppard. Oh my goodness,
Okay.
love Def
Fair
Leppard. So
enough.
I cannot wait to get my skinny jeans out and my rock t-shirt and go headbang. Cannot wait. That is at Frio Social, happening on August 5. Tickets are $26.78 and can be purchased at Mosh
Now,
Tigs.
you know Alexander's going to be at that one.
Oh, he'll definitely
He's
be
at
there.
everywhere.
He's going to wear that wig, and he's going to have a cut-off sleeve top, and he's going to
I
be
reckon
headbanging
it's
on Mosh.
Alexander everywhere.
Yes.
And do we have the last one,
Last
Lightscape.
one.
Now, this
So-
is a great show.
Yeah. Have you been out there to have a
I
look?
haven't, but I spoke to Councillor Sandy Angie.
It's incredible.
And it was amazing, she told me.
Yep, I went last night. I was lucky to be invited to go
Beautiful.
and check it out last night, and it was absolutely
What do you
spectacular.
actually, it's a light show that's
Yep,
just
it
on
covers
display.
Kings Park
Yep.
and
there it is
the
on
Botanical
screen.
Gardens. It's absolutely stunning. There's the cathedral, there's the fire garden.
I
it's
loved your
beautiful.
photo, though, can I say?
It's absolutely gorgeous. Tickets are $36 or $120 for a family of 4, and you can purchase your tickets. It's on until July 30, so don't miss out. It's absolutely stunning. It's all over the world, and they've brought it over to Perth, and they're looking at bringing it back again next
We've got
year.
about a minute left of the show.
Oh,
do you want to sing?
Did you want to? What did you want to do? Did you want to do Bon Jovi?
Yeah, which one?
Um,
What song? You pick a song and I'll ruin it.
oh, your love is like
Bad medicine. Bad medicine is what I
need.
Yeah. Do you know what? We probably picked the worst song because I could just picture people going, you definitely need some medicine. People are now writing to us, offering us some sort of
It's like,
medicine.
oh my God, she always has to bring that music in, doesn't she? Oh, well.
Belinda, how's the book going?
It is going great.
Yep.
Very, very good. So still selling, obviously, with the World Cup, the Women's World Cup starting this week.
Yep.
Let's get those books selling because it is all about
And what's
soccer.
it called?
It is called The Adventures of Frankie and His Fantabulous
And it's
Football.
about your dad, isn't it?
It is about my dad.
And your
his
website?
adventures At belindациpriano.com. You can
Say it
purchase it
again.
there. Belinda
They got it right.
Cipriano.com. That's the
It's
one.
as if when you now they want me to give away some tickets because of Hammer Productions, of course, the show called
yeah.
All Shook Up. We're giving away 2 double passes thanks to Hamish and the team. Now, if you'd like to go and see All Shook Up, this is how it works. All you have to do is put your name and your address on an SMS. The code word is, there it is, Elvis.
Elvis.
How did they come up with that word? Elvis. And all you need to do is send that to me to 0439 929 929, and then you can pick whatever night you want to go, any show you like, and we'll get the tickets organised for you. You can pick them up at the theatre. Perth viewers only, that's right. Otherwise, you'll be having a very long walk if you're in Melbourne or Sydney.
It's now or
and
never.
you will be definitely more than shook up. Thank you very much to Hammer Production for those tickets. Good luck with the show. Thank you to you, Belinda.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
We will
always.
see you when I come back from Bali.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Oh, good for you. Very
Definitely.
exciting. You'll see me when.
Early this morning, I got on the plane out to the airport. You're saying it's time to go to a break. It's always the way when I start singing. We'll take a break. More coming up. Talking music after the break. Why do they do that? Welcome back to the couch. Always nice to talk music with our next guest, Demelza Leonard from the ABC 6PR. You're nearly, can I just say, you're like Alexander Sacosta. Demelza everywhere.
I'm not quite Alexander
No, I'm glad you're
Sacosta.
not, because we'd have a problem if you were. But welcome back. Now, how's your segment going on the ABC? Tell us about it. How
Really
often do you do
well.
it?
So every Thursday at 3:40 on ABC.
3:40. People can tune in online as well. Perth time, that is,
yes,
isn't it?
they
3:40
can.
Perth time.
3:40 Perth time.
And 6PR?
And 6PR is every fortnight, so not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. and it's at
And
9:20
that's on the
every
night
Tuesday
shift.
night on the night shift with
Get
Todd
the
Johnson.
app, get the app, the ABC app, and also the 6PR app, which is better than the ABC. But you get to hear some great stuff. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
You've got lots of great news as well, but can I just ask you, did you go to Lizzo the other night?
I did.
Tell me how good it was.
I did. It was brilliant. One of the best concerts that I've seen. Definitely incomparable to.
Why is she so popular and why is she so good and real?
She's genuine. That's one thing that came across that entire concert is it was almost like she was happy that you went to that concert, even though she has no idea who you were.
Yep.
She took the time to speak to her audience. The message that she relays in her songs is so body positive or positive, and I think that is something that's very much needed in this world, in this day and age. And she was just beautiful.
Has she had a lot of trolling and she's been attacked online?
Yeah.
I did read
She's
something
not
about
your
it.
quintessential pop star, and
Yep.
I think it makes a lot of
And she
people
doesn't wanna be.
uncomfortable.
She doesn't want to be. She just wants to be herself. And that's
Yeah.
what I love about her. What a great role model, not just to women, but to people in general.
Exactly. And if you get a chance on TikTok or online to see her perform, her live performance is just amazing. I caught myself in awe of what she was doing and thought to myself, she should be bigger.
Yeah.
She should be
Yep.
bigger. She was just phenomenal.
Well, if people got the opportunity to go and see Lizzo, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
But we've got other news today.
We
We're going to be
do.
talking about Fall Out Boy. He's recreating We Didn't Start the Fire.
Yes, so
It was always burning.
Billy Joel's
Yep.
absolute smash hit from 1989, We Didn't Start the Fire, has been updated with the next 40 years.
Do you like it? Do you like the new version?
I enjoy it. Having said that, though, obviously it's a lot more rocky. It's a lot
It's more today.
more guitar riffed. I mean, it's Pete Wentz and Fall Out Boy. It's what we know Fall Out Boy to sound like, but to just think about all the things that are mentioned in here and what we've gone through the last 40 years is just
It's very
phenomenal.
topical, isn't it? And you know what?
is,
It fits with the music. It's a bit faster, a little bit more today.
It is, and Billy Joel has come out and said that he actually doesn't mind this version, and he's happy that people will now stop asking him to update the
When
original
someone
version.
does this sort of thing, and you know the social media side, do they get paid for people to use their song? Or would they
They
just do
would
it?
have to pay Billy
Like a
Joel.
royalty?
It would have to get cleared. The
So he's
sample.
making a bit of money
Yeah,
out
so
of it.
even though they've changed the lyrics to it,
Yep.
there would have been some sort of him giving approval. for
We
that.
Didn't Start the Fire.
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy looks and sounds amazing. Love the clips as well and all
Yeah.
the news stories in it
Well,
as well.
the things that Pokemon, Michael Jordan 23, Michael Jordan 25, they've
Sort
got
of updated it to make it modern, relevant.
everything. MySpace is in there as well. So yeah, it's interesting to see what we've dealt with in
And
the
what
last
about
40
Thread?
years.
Is that there?
Thread? No, I
Is that what
think
it's
they
called?
just
Thread?
missed the Threads bandwagon on that one.
Well, look out for it. We Didn't Start the Fire. I'm doing a new version myself today. Post Malone is heading to Australia again.
Yes.
Why would he be doing that?
Well, he was here in February as support for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and now he's coming back on his own. Having said that, though, he is solo touring for Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. However, if you are in the other cities, which is Canberra, Gold Coast, Ballarat, and Perth, he is the co-headliner for the Spilt Milk Festival. So you will still get to see the exact same set that the other cities are seeing. It's just going to be in a festival mode, and he's co-headlining. So the other headliner for the Spilt Milk Festival is Dom Dollar. Also heading to Australia as part of that is Lato, Ocean Alley, Lime Cordiale, and more. And that hits Australia November, December.
So a few months away, and
Yes.
you can start looking out for tickets, I'm assuming.
Yes,
are they coming to
tickets.
Perth?
Yes, so all that festival will be in Perth. I think it is on the 3rd of December.
ROC Arena, maybe?
No, Claremont
Oh,
Showgrounds.
Claremont, because they need a bigger ground, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
being a festival, so there'll be a few stages, no doubt. So
It'll be fantastic. Post Malone Chemicals, and it will be here, hopefully, November or so.
yes, yeah, it's
Wonderful.
December.
Looks good. Now, leave Britney alone, as I say, but Britney announces a memoir
Yes, so
and a book.
Britney Spears is finally going to share her story. not written by her, but there will be someone has
Do you
written
reckon
this
she
book.
should have done this? Do you reckon it's a good idea that she does this?
I think there's so many different stories circulating about what she's been through. I mean, obviously everything with her dad as well. This is now her way of telling people, this is what I went through. This is my take on it. It's never been done. It's the first time. The book is going to be called The Woman in Me, and it's basically the way it's being described is it's her life on her own
Now,
terms.
you would follow her being a social media person,
Yeah.
but has she recovered? Is she doing well? Because I don't follow her, obviously.
She's doing well. There was a bit of an altercation with her and Victor Wembanyama,
Yes.
who is the NBA, it was the NBA #1 draft pick. And it wasn't necessarily her. It was she went to go and say hello. His securities intervened in a very aggressive manner. And obviously her being attached to it, it
And the
made
media would have loved it.
everyone jumped on
So
it.
when are we expecting the book?
So the book is due out October 24.
And
so
do we know
it's
what the
coming
book's called?
soon. Yes, The Woman in Me.
Oh, that sounds
So,
fantastic. Well, Sue.
yeah.
Now, also, we're looking at the past. Remember this week.
Yes.
Jewel.
I'm taking you back 20
Stand.
years. Yes. So when Jewel
Wow.
kind of went more commercial, a little bit mainstream. Do you remember this one?
I do remember it.
I didn't mind this. I actually found I really liked it. I mean, it's a lot different from Save Your Soul and the other
got
tracks.
a
She
great
had that
beat to
folksy
it.
sound she had in the 90s. And then you've got this one that went, basically, it was from the 5th studio album. It went number 21 in Australia, but didn't quite hit the charts
It's
in
got
America.
that Nelly Furtado sound.
Very
do you reckon?
similar. Yeah, almost. It did do well on the Hot Dance Club, Billboard Hot Dance Club one, but it had that real cutesy kind of.
Yeah, I like it.
Because she also had Intuition that came out off the album as well.
Well, there you go. Jewel is our Remember This for this week.
I remember this for this week. Shall we take a look at the top
Let's
three?
have a look. Why not? Let's see any of the ones that you like and you remember. Number 3.
I don't like this one. Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer, at number 3. I'm going to get it from
number
the
2.
Swifties for
It's
that
not
one.
a bad one.
Sprinter, Dave C drops down one spot.
You would like this one.
I don't mind this one, but I predicted this. Vampire
Number 1.
went number 1, debuted for Olivia Rodrigo. So
And she's
off
got
her
blood all over her face.
brand new Guts album, which has just been released.
I bet you the kids love that because it's got blood all over her.
Olivia Rodrigo, she's
And
amazing.
Vampire.
So
No, congratulations to her. Well done. Anything else you want to tell us today, just quickly? Nothing happening with DL Social? Anything exciting?
DL Social, if anyone wants social media marketing help, that's always, we're here to help. But
And there's your website there on
That
screen.
is the lovely website. They can also check out any pop culture music news at Pop Goes the Diva on Instagram.
Fantastic. And if you want Demelza to present anything for you, write to her. That's as easy as it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Demelza.
Thanks for having
Always
me.
nice to have you back in, and we'll listen to you on the ABC and 6PR as well. Time for us to get fit now, Demelza. A little bit of music with the ladies from Club Fiesta. Over to you, Hala.
Thank you, Fred. Hi, everyone. My name is Hala, and I'm from Club Fiesta. Welcome to our Talking Fit segment. Today, we're going to be showcasing a little Club Fiesta couch mix routine with the girls here, and we're so excited to be here. I hope you guys are going to join us at home. Now, Club Fiesta is a dance fitness exercise program that is designed for everyone and is known for its epic music as well as the simplicity of it. And because we're getting so popular all around Australia and around the world as well, we need more instructors, and this is where you can come in. If you want to join us and become an instructor, you can head to our website, clubfiesta.com.au, and you can sign up there. Now, the training is 100% online, or you can join any of our face-to-face workshops, which we hold on a regular basis. The next one is coming up on July the 30th. It's a Sunday, and it's going to be in West Perth, WA. If you are keen, we'd love to have you there. Thank you so much. We're so excited again to be here, and I'm going to introduce you my team today. We've got Kaylee, Tash, Amanda, and Chi-Chi, and my name is Hala. Are you ready to get warm with us? Yeah. All right, let's go. Throw the music. Oh yeah, let's go. 2 hands to the side. I hope you're doing it with us at home. Let's go back. Woo! Yes, we're so excited to be here. Are you? We're gonna wind it. We're gonna make it hot. We're gonna step side to side. You ready, girls? Go! Woo! Hammer to the front. 4, 3, 2. Step forward and back. And woo! California. That's it. Salsa, side to side. Feel the music. Feel the rhythm. Imagine your favorite holiday destination. Chile or Cuba. We're gonna step forward and back. Here we go. Woo! Take it back. Ready to clap? Hey! You! Let's go. Nice. Step it to the side. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah. Ha. Two more. One side to side. Here we go. None. Are you feeling okay? That's it. All right, hammer to the side. Whoop, whoop. Push it. Looking good. Are you ready to wave it? Let's go. You. Two more. All right. We're gonna pump to the side. Oh yeah, keep going. Woo! Hey. Do it again. In the club. On the couch TV. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. One, double. 5, 6, bring it on. Go. Up. Let's go. Up, down. Woo! Oh yeah. To the side. Hey. Whoop, whoop. Let's go, girls. Haha. Wowie. Thank you so much for having us. We're so happy to be here. I hope you guys did it at home with us. I know you did. If you want to become an instructor again, you can head to our website, clubfiesta.com.au. Sign up there. We're really, really excited. And don't forget our workshop on the 30th of July in West Perth. Back to you, Fred. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much to the Club Fiesta team. Please support them. Go to their website, clubfiesta.com.au, and support them all around Australia. They're going to be appearing soon. We'll take a break. More of The Couch coming up right after this. Welcome back to The Couch. Always nice to have new segments on the show. Roadmap to Health has been very successful, and I don't know why. But Nisha's still hosting it. No, I'm only joking. She does a great job. Nisha's got a great guest today. She's a nurse, a researcher, and much more. You're going to discover that. Over to you, Nisha.
Thank you so much, Fred. And yes, very proactive health segments. What we're trying to do is navigate our health map, right, in a very proactive way. And today we have nurse and researcher Claire Donnellan on the show. Welcome.
Thank you, Nisha. It's great to be here. Really nice.
And we were joking about this earlier. We like to be international here, and we know you're from Ireland. Is that right?
That's correct, yes.
Luck of the Irish. So we first came across each other doing some work at ECU for the School of Nursing and Midwifery. Tell us a bit about your background.
Well, Nisha, I trained as a nurse in the west of Ireland, and then I qualified as a psychologist in London many years ago. And I was working a lot in clinical trials as a nurse. And I fell into academia then after that, and then did various research projects and really enjoyed that, which has me now working as a nurse researcher with Ida Cohen University in the School of Nursing and Midwifery there, which is tremendous.
And this is really powerful because we often have academia and kind of practitioners sitting a little bit separate, but when we have both together, this is about integrating our roadmap here. Why is it so important, I think, for, you know, for yourself, for a academic, also working as a practitioner?
Oh, it's really essential. It really is. And we've had, my own colleagues that I now work with and have always worked with, they've all been active nurses working in the industry space, doing some amazing work. So when they look and ask their research questions, they really know the questions to ask. They have such a good feel around health. So, it's very essential, I think, really, for doing really good projects.
And you have a very exciting area that you've been focusing on, healthy ageing, or also known as successful ageing. Tell us about that.
It's an interesting one, and it's an interesting space, and it's a space I would love to see more of us in nursing to be involved in, and really to look as we all grow old. Our first day of getting old is the day we're born. So it's an ongoing, we'll say, continuum for us across the lifespan. In that space, I almost fell into looking at healthy age and working with the geriatrician in Ireland and starting my own PhD in the space around successful aging. And that was many moons ago. It's almost 20 years ago now. And it's a very exciting space. But as you'll know too from psychology, we put successful aging on the map through psychology around developmental psychology, looking at how we develop as from children right through adolescence, young adults, middle age.
I was smiling.
Older.
I was so smiling at Fred then too when you were talking about, we start aging from when we're born. This is why it's important to be proactive, right, with our health roadmaps. So when we talk about healthy aging, what kinds of things are we interested in getting ahead of the game with, so to speak?
Well, the thing is to say the word healthy. So we talk about health behaviours, as if these are things that we need to adapt as adolescents, as young adults, and looking beautiful and fit. But I think we can look beautiful and fit all throughout our lives. I think that's really important.
You say beautiful and fresh?
Beautiful and fit, I say. Fit. The Irish accent.
I love it.
So I think that's the premise. It's like all of the healthy behaviours we adapt throughout our life, and we continue those on. And we need to probably remember that there's only a small proportion of all of our population that really do require, we'll say, aged care. We all need some support, and our needs change as our decades change. But I think as long as we try and maintain the good health that we have, so I think with our healthcare approach is if we come at it from the premise or from the starting point that we're trying to keep people, as many of our population as healthy as possible, and really embrace that. Aging is about celebrating it, because we we know in our own lives as we do start to get a little bit older, wisdom is probably the greatest trick and secret.
Like a fine wine, hey?
Absolutely, Nisha, completely. But the thing is with wisdom, you say, and we talk a lot about aging and loss and decline, and we talk about cognitive aging, but sometimes we forget what we have with this thing. What we have is crystallized intelligence goes up as you get older, and our fluid intelligence comes down, but that's no harm.
So quickly, crystallized intelligence, what is that?
So crystallized intelligence, where like that, we like our finer wines and things, we know the good opera to go to. We almost become a little bit more snobbyish as we progress into our age. We like finer things in life, really. The fluid intelligence is remembering the things like what I did, maybe, in terms of did I pay the electricity bill? It's remembering all the facts and the figures.
So sometimes it's not so, you want to remember to pay your bills, but sometimes you might, forgetting certain things might not be terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's strategies you can utilise. So we could talk to you forever because she's such an interesting, intelligent lady. Can you tell us maybe some tips about healthy ageing from your research? What would you get our audience to put in their roadmap?
I really think is keep doing the things you really enjoy. Look to every day as if it's a bright new fresh day. We all feel loss and decline, and if you do look back on how you felt yesterday, you might even start to feel a little bit better next week. I think is listen to your own bodies, listen to what your joints are telling you, and I think do all the things you love and embrace every day, and keep living as long as you can is really the thing to do.
Wonderful. Your smile is infectious. And quickly before we go, anything happening at the moment, ECU, in terms of research research you wanted to talk to us about?
Well, with some other colleagues, with some of our colleagues in one or two of our other universities here in Western Australia, we'd like to kind of focus in on older adults at the time point of before they, maybe progress to things like diabetes mellitus, cardiovascular disease. So we're trying to get people at the healthy age and point of trying to maintain the good health that they have at that point so that it doesn't get any worse. So we are looking at life strategy management, which is about that thing that you go on doing the things you love, focusing on the goals, and the most important thing of having a good, what we say is add good health to your years and good health and good life to your years.
Oh, beautiful. You know what? We'll probably get you on another segment to talk through that because I think it's perfect for the roadmap alignment. Where can we find out more about you?
Well, you can go to ECU's general webpage, but focus in on our School of Nursing and Midwifery. And if you go through our staff, you'll find me in there with my name Claire and the surname Donnellan.
Wonderful.
I'd love to hear from people interested.
Claire Donnellan, it's been a pleasure having you on the couch on a Roadmap to Health segment. So excited to have you on in the future as well. Well done with all your research.
Thank you so much, Nisha. It's been an absolute thrill to be here today. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. And of course, as always, if you've missed anything, go to thecouch.com.au or our Facebook page. But for now, it's back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much, Nisha. And Claire, can I just ask you a quick question? We're talking about healthy ageing. What do you reckon?
You're doing an absolute fabulous job on it, Fred.
What sort of age group do you reckon I would be?
You see, that's what and that would have been a very good point in our interview, but just to say, we shouldn't focus on chronological age.
I agree.
Your age is in your heart and in your mind.
Carbon dating people is just not the way you do it.
No. Decrease ageism, hey?
And I'm glad you played it safe in case you got the wrong age as well. But can I say thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you here, and I love the accent, and we'd love to see you back as well. Beautiful accent.
Love to be back. Thanks.
We'll take a break. Coming up, Paul Elwyn is here, and he'll be talking about carbon dating some streaming movies and shows. Next on The Couch.
Connect with The Couch online through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Welcome back to the show. It's been a very busy show today, and we're going to continue by talking about what's streaming and what's not. And with us in the studio is Paul Elwyn. Welcome back.
Thanks, Fred.
Nice to have you back, Paul.
Yeah, it's great. Don't be sad, everybody, because I know that the actors and the writers are now on strike. There's so many shows, but what will happen is there'll probably be a pause of maybe a few months or a year for some new shows.
When I saw the nanny, Fran Drescher. She's the
I didn't know she was the
representative.
head of SAG. She's doing a good job.
I didn't even realise she's working.
There's actually an episode of The Nanny where she actually goes through a picket line and fights for the union as well. It's pretty funny. So, yeah, Fran Drescher.
I was amazed that she said, if we don't do this, it can affect our job. But is she working anywhere or just as the president?
She's like full-time as the president of SAG and fighting for all the union rights and that. So she's doing great. That's The Nanny, yeah. Sorry, we've got heaps of shows. We've got 7 awesome shows here. The first one is if you're feeling religious, feeling evangelical, I've got The Righteous Gemstones. Warning, this show is MA, so there is actually a little bit of sort of gritty crime violence, but also a little bit of swear words in it. It's co-written by Danny McBride, great comedian. His family, he draws this from his family where he comes from a religious background family, but this is the Gemstone family. They are a huge religious evangelical family that run several massive churches. These like mega churches that they have in America. So this is them. They have private jets and things like that, but the whole thing is there's sort of a seedy sort of underbelly to all of it, and this is how they deal with those problems as well. The head of the family, the amazing John Goodman's in this as well.
John Goodman.
The cool thing is it actually has flashbacks as well. So you actually get to see how John Goodman, who was the head of the Gemstone family, started his church from modest beginnings to them growing this massive empire. But it's crazy. It's currently in the middle of the 3rd series on Binge at the moment. So if you like your sort of over-the-top comedy, this is The Righteous Gemstones. It's pretty fun. Yeah, a lot of fun with this one.
I love the second one you've got, the Home Improvement. I didn't realise it was the old
it's not
original.
New. This is the old one, but what's happened is recently Disney Plus has actually put it on there, so you get to watch all 203 episodes of Home Improvement, the classical, massive sitcom. All 8 seasons. This is probably one of the biggest family sitcoms of the 90s. Home Improvement. We have Tim Allen, who we also know as Santa Claus as well, being the head of the Taylor family. He runs his own TV show, Tool Time. Also, the heartthrob of his family was Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Right.
My wife used to think he was a dreamboat. But, like, it's amazing. Like, you get to see every episode.
And who was the next door neighbour then?
Mr.
Yeah,
Wilson.
Wilson, that's right.
Not
Over
Mr.
the
Wilson.
And you only used to see, was it the one with the only
even
top
from
half?
The cool thing with this is even from the pilot, they had the formula down pat. You get to see how the TV show Tool Time is made. Wilson pops up and he's behind the fence straight away, and all of it is just laid out, and so every episode is just a really cool progression. It's a lot of fun. It's just your classic 90s sitcom, but there's so many episodes. This is on Disney Plus, so Home Improvement is back on Disney Plus.
Dreamland on Binge.
Yeah, Dreamland. So this is your classic English comedy drama. The cool thing with this is it stars It's Not Fair. Lily Allen's in this, the singer, and you think, oh, okay, she's a good singer, talented. She's a really talented actress in this. What it is one sister is about to bring her first child into the world, and so a couple of her sisters join her to sort of help around the house. Lily Allen is the 4th sister, and she has a surprise as well, and this is a huge drama that's happening. And what it is, it's actually located in a little English beachside town called Margate. It looks lovely, but there's just so many tourists and so many things going on. But yeah, it's 6 episodes. It's on Binge at the moment. You can watch all of them. It's a classic English comedy drama, Dreamland. It's just all about family and sisters and them bringing their whole secrets and backgrounds into life, and it's huge drama. But yeah, it's got Lily Allen, another actress, the main actress, Freema Agyeman. She was in Sense8 and Doctor Who, but phenomenal cast in this one.
Looks good.
So that's Dreamland. Bit more drama we've got is The Bear Season 2. So all of you chefs and foodies out there that love the drama, this is coming out on 19th of July on Disney+. The Bear Season 1 was phenomenal. What it is, every episode's about half an hour. We've got Jeremy Allen White, who plays Carmen, the main guy. There's a Willy Wonka movie coming out soon about the prequel. He looks more like Willy Wonka than Timothée Chalamet. That's my little thing. Jamie Lee Curtis is in these episodes as well as the mum. It's phenomenal because what it is, it's about him. He used to work for a high-end restaurant, but now he's been brought back to try and help his brother get his own restaurant out of the traps, out of being liquidated and destroyed. And he puts his input in it. But the amazing thing with this is you get to see how food's put together, but also the drama in the background, and so much drama is in the kitchen. It gets you really anxious when you're watching it, but then it's kind of interesting because obviously everyone's still friends in the end, but there's so much drama in this. But yeah, The Bear Season 2 finally out. That's 19th of July, all 10 episodes.
Special Ops
Disney Plus.
Lioness on Paramount Plus.
Yes, so all of you action people, this is the next big thing. Paramount Plus, July 23. It's pretty huge. We've got Zoe Saldana is Jo, who is a CIA agent. They've got this huge mission ahead of them, and what it is, she is the head of this, but also, well, who's going to be your boss in this situation? Oh dear, it's Nicole Kidman. She's actually like the top end boss.
Who else would you get?
Who else? And then so you got Nicole Kidman being her boss, Zoe Saldana's boss, in this whole mission and telling her what to do. So it's pretty big drama. But we also got Morgan Freeman in the mix as well. But yeah, it's huge. Lioness, and it's a lot of action, a lot of drama. And this is on Paramount Plus, July 23. Special Ops.
Looks good. Miracle Workers is coming up on Miracle Workers End Times on Stan.
Yes, so on Stan. Miracle Workers is in its 4th season now. It's in the middle of it. Each season is based on a certain specific time in history. And what it is, this one now is a post-apocalyptic era. The first one was modern times, and they had medieval and then the Oregon Trail. So this one, what it is, God, played by Steve Buscemi, obviously, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. We've got our own, pardon me, we've also got Daniel Radcliffe, our own Harry Potter, is in this as one of the angels. Geraldine Viswanahan is the other angel. Both angels are working together to try and put a miracle together to prove to God that humanity is worth saving. So the whole mission each time is to make 2 people fall in love. Each situation gets kind of dire, and then they have to fulfill the miracle. So yeah, this one's pretty crazy because this is now in a weird sci-fi post-apocalyptic stage. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Daniel Radcliffe's a lot of fun in this one.
Now we're running out of time, but Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal from Stan. This is based on the Sony PlayStation game. This is coming out on July 27th. It looks huge. It's just a lot of action in it. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh,
there it is.
Yep,
that's the one.
Yeah, that's one.
And Black Mirror, let's end that off. This is your
Finally,
pick
Black
for
Mirror,
Netflix.
Netflix, this is my pick. Started in 2011. It's a huge series. It's like the Twilight Zone, Netflix's own Twilight Zone. It's just weird sort of little stories. That's kind of water cooler talk where you just go, what the heck happened? And the first episode in season 6 has Salma Hayek, Michael Cera, and Anne Murphy from Schitt's Creek in it as well.
Yes. That is a good film. That
is an amazing show, but she's in the first episode. It's pretty cool. No, that's finished, but it's still on Netflix if you want to check that out.
What do you love so much about Black Mirror?
Black Mirror is kind of cool because it's like the Twilight Zone. It's a weird, twisted take on like a current modern idea or a story. But some of it's sci-fi, some of it's crime. It's all different.
Anything coming up in the next few months that you're looking forward to?
Not exactly. There's a few movies and such, but series-wise, no. There's only a couple of things that might be coming up soon, but...
Well, thank you very much, Paul. Yeah. That is what's streaming around Australia on all the different streaming devices. Paul, you're back next week with movies, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Might be next week. I hope you know. That is it for the show today. Thank you to Paul. Thank you to you at home for watching the show. Thank you to Michael Mass, who came back today and did our DA and RF, of course, our sound guy, Adrian, our director, Sonia, our floor manager today. Petrian's back today. Thank you for doing camera, Kapil, and as well, Lucas. So thanks to all the crew and Barbara in the tea room as well, looking after our guests. That is it for today. We're going to leave you today with a 12-year-old wonderful young talent. Her name is Zosha Stelmach. I've got to get the name right. Singing a great musical theatre song. It's called Part of Your World. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Australia.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see him dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Want open free, wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend the day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea. good.